Hey guys, today we're going back to the bin. Let's get started. Hey guys, so if you haven't seen my previous video, this is just going to be me going through a bin of games here. I'm going to pick out a few and just comment on them as I go. So without further ado, let's take a look at this bin here. So for some reason, I have two Uncharted 3s. I don't know why. Toy Soldiers, Batman Arkham Asylum. Alright guys, I'm gonna go with this. Devil May Cry.
Retail. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party! Don't bet on it.
So I'm gonna take a look at Devil May Cry here. While I previously said that platformers is my favorite genre, if I had to pick a second one, it would be 3D action games. From the sheer awesomeness of Bayonetta to the more somber, grounded experience that is God of War, I just can't get enough of high-intensity action games. Now, the first Devil May Cry is a masterpiece that established all the rules of the genre in its very first outing, but today I'm going to do something a bit different here and look at Devil May Cry 3. Now, I've only recently been introduced to the genre when I started playing Bayonetta earlier this year. Action games are an interesting one because of just how few dedicated 3D action games there are out there. You know, ones with deep combos that have versatile attacks, a scoring system that incentivizes high play, solid core mechanics, and a variety of enemy and boss designs that take advantage of them. There might only actually be a few handful AAA action games like this out there, but for me, it's my own personal gaming playground. First off, I love the cutscenes in this game. What they lack for in graphics, they more than make up for in directorial style and energy. It's crazy that 3 generations of consoles later, with 10 times the resources, they still pale in comparison to the quality of these cutscenes here. I like how the opening characterizes Dante. It seems like every shot there's a new prop or mannerism that gives you a sense about how cool and collected Dante is. All his cool mannerisms, the way he eats his pizza, the way he fires his guns, all the flips and tricks that he does, it just makes playing as Dante so enjoyable and cool. So a few lessons on action games. Number 1, a cool protagonist. While some genres like first-person shooters go for the more stoic badass, action games are usually personified by style. The characters are usually cocky, unfazable, and ridiculously talented. It's not enough to be a badass demon hunter, you gotta act cool while you're doing it. Number 2. Deep combo systems. While Devil May Cry 3 isn't the best example of this, action games always have multiple different attacks that can be performed at will. Dante has these quick combos, he has pause combos that hit a large area, launchers that can throw enemies in the air, and even this sword spin that can rack up damage quickly. He also has his signature guns that can keep you active while moving around and towards enemies. Number 3. Solid enemy designs and encounters. Each combat challenge should be unique and interesting. Enemies should each require a different approach to combat. Encounters should be designed in a way that they each feel distinct and memorable. And of course, pacing should be key, allowing for fast-paced bursts of offense while quickly moving on to the next zone. Number 4. A tangible and well thought out scoring system. Action games like these always have these scoring ratings to incentivize higher play. It covers a variety of factors such as speed, style, damage, and combos. This keeps the player engaged throughout the combat, as every action they perform will be scored on by the game. Devil May Cry 3 checks all these boxes, especially when it comes to the protagonist Dante. Even though it's not the best example of the genre, it's still a fun, challenging action title with a distinct cool appeal and an overwhelming sense of excitement.